30 secrets and Easter eggs in Fortnite's galactic battle. So right now, llamas are hiding on the island, but not in the way you think. Someone has cut them open, and you can hide inside of their spilled out confetti guts. Did you know, while you're in here, you'll actually heal up, and all of this is a reference to how Luke survived the harsh weather on Hoth.
But it'll keep you warm. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Now, if you head to this tiny mountain near Brutal Boxcars, you can find a crashed ad. Well, this gets even better. Simply jump on it, and you'll realize the cannons can be hot-wired. This reveals a secret POI that is full of loot. Head deeper in here, and you'll even discover some old friends eating pizza. If you've already made it to page 7 of the Battle Pass, first of all, congratulations, but also, you get to enjoy the Force Lightning emote. Except, use this emote with the Palpatine skin equipped and you'll get an exclusive version. What you don't expect to find in a Star Wars season is the Frog family. Yet, they are still here and have decided to join the Rebel Alliance. Yeah, they're now rocking X-Wing pilot helmets and are planning something around a table, so I guess even the frogs are terrified of Palpatine. While everyone has been talking about Mos Eisley Cantina on the map, no one knows about the secret bar. In the town, you can find this giant red curtain, and it's hiding a droid speakeasy behind it. There's even gonk droids chilling out back here, trying to kick back after a hard day's work. Now let's head back to the Battle Pass, because this also includes a brand new X-Wing glider for Poe Dameron. Now this is not the first time we've had an X-Wing glider, but thanks to the new season, both this and the old version have been quietly updated with an incredible secret. Now while gliding, if you press the trigger, your wings will fold. Pretty awesome that they even let you do this with the old glider. Now, one of the best parts of the new season is spotting all of the hidden details in the new POIs. Like over at the Crashed AT-AT, you'll realize they set up a whole restaurant here called Eat. Feels like they created this whole place just to call it that. It's genius. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. You'll find hilarious food items in here like the Sith kebab, Darth taters, a tauntaun sandwich, and my personal favorite, the Combo 66. You get it?
Execute Order 66.
It's not the only way they're referencing Revenge of the Sith. If you look at Palpatine's set, this is probably the most 200 IQ glider they could have given him. Yeah, it's a Senate pod from when he was the Chancellor, and yes, it is the same one that Yoda threw at him during their fight. If you're a true Star Wars fan, you'll know all about this language. It's Aurebesh, and it's actually hidden throughout the new season. Like when zooming in with the latest scope weapons, you can spot some of it, and it translates to range, while these words on the X-Wing mean fuel and speed. One of the coolest secrets is hiding in Apprentice Evie's set. By now, everyone knows you could customize her to join the dark side of the Force. But what you don't realize is that it cuts off her braid. It's hard to spot, but on her Apprentice version, she has the same braid that all Jedi Padawans have. Both Anakin and Obi-Wan had one in the prequels. But now switch to the Sith version, and it's missing. Literally an insane detail that nobody noticed. Although everyone is talking about Wookiee Team Leader and how they're just kind of a ripoff of Chewbacca. And that's not the only way Fortnite has twisted this. Before, Chewie came with a back bling of C-3PO cut into pieces. Well, they have done the same thing for Wookiee Team Leader, but this time she's carrying around a metal Team Leader in a back bling. And in the description, it says,
What have you done? I'm backward.
Not the only character you can spot hiding in a back bling. This time around, it's Palpatine's. While this may look like a simple hologram, it is actually a callback to Sidious executing Order 66. And yeah, that means the clone trooper you're looking at is Commander Cody. Fans have been wanting him in Fortnite for the longest time, and I guess your wish has been granted. A lot of people are praying he is coming as a skin because we don't have enough Clone Wars outfits in the game, and I will say, even Asajj Ventress is just a loading screen right now. I wouldn't worry though, Fortnite knows exactly what fans want. In fact, I'm starting to think the devs are bigger Star Wars fans than 99% of us. It's because General Grievous is getting an edit style that no one expected. Turns out his secret bonus rewards will include a Kaleesh Warlord variant. And if it doesn't sound familiar, it's because it never showed up in the films. You see, before he turned into a cyborg, Grievous had a completely different name and was a warlord in the desert. Part of the storyline was never mentioned in any Star Wars films or games, and that means Fortnite is about to bring it to a video game for the first time in history. If you want something you could appreciate right now, simply look up. We're all distracted by the giant Star Destroyers that no one realizes there are TIE Fighters and X-Wings dogfighting up there. They even show up in the lobby. While you're staring into space, take another read over the patch notes, and you'll see the Epic team left a hilarious joke in there. You go to the weapons sections, and the title is Anyway, Start Blasting. It's pretty literal, but it's also a reference to Danny DeVito and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Bang!
And that's not the only reference in the season announcement, because they didn't just recreate one scene in the trailer, but two. The entire opening sequence, panning down from space before the bus flies overhead only to be met with a giant Star Destroyer, well, it's all taken one-to-one from A New Hope's opening. They even snuck in a hidden cameo in there. In the scene where Jonesy is being chased by a wave of stormtroopers, look closely and you'll see one of them is actually Marshmallow trying to blend in. It's honestly pretty fitting, but it only gets funnier when you check the item shop and see him alongside all of the Star Wars items. Even Epic are blending in with theming because the entirety of Ranked has just received a design overhaul. Now, when you reach the final 3 tiers, instead of seeing Elite, Champion, and Unreal, you'll get Admiral, Grand Moff, and Emperor, the perfect title for the top players this season. If you're in for a less intense experience though, head over to the Cantina where you can chill out and listen to the iconic music, but don't let anyone blast the speakers. If they're all destroyed, the song just stops completely. What about becoming General Grievous early? He doesn't unlock until later in May, but if you want to check out the skin right now, just use Mystique. She continues to be the most useful Battle Pass outfit to date, so if you have her, take out the Cyborg and morph into him before he's even out. I will say, Evie is already out, and it's not her first time. You'll obviously recognize her from Chapter 3, where she was also Tier 1 of the Vibin' Pass, but there's a reason she's back for Star Wars. Who else arrived with her in Chapter 3? Vader himself, and it all makes sense now. Even her new set is full of callbacks, like the twin blades, which are now electro staffs, and her back bling, which is now holding blasters instead of dual pistols. Now, you've probably tried out your flight skills in an X-Wing or TIE fighter by now, but there's some pretty cool ways to heal these things. Remember the UFOs back in Chapter 2? Well, these have 3 lives, just like them. Land them on the ground before you hit 0 health, and they'll recharge, going back to max and using up a life, which you can track right here at the bottom left. If you're not in urgent need of repairs, don't waste them. Instead, fly down to a gas station and literally park a starfighter in the garage, and it heals both the ship and tops up your fuel. If you've tried to grab a lightsaber recently, you probably noticed the portals they come from. By training with Rey, you'll head to the island where she meets Luke Skywalker. As for Palpatine, it of course leads to the Death Star throne room, and Vader, that's just his castle. If you haven't checked out the cinematic trailer yet, I really suggest you do. Of course, it includes the secrets I've already mentioned, but it also has a post-credit scene. This has a double meaning. For regular players, it's yet another addition to the running gag that Fish Stick, dies in every trailer. Poor guy can't catch a break, and yet it's also our first official teaser for this season's live event. That's right, at the end of May, we're getting a fully fledged event, not a mini one, and it involves that thing in the sky right there, the Death Star. It is gonna charge up and blast the island, or at least try to, and our job is to stop it. I will say, I wasn't expecting to see this in the bonus rewards though. Yeah, it's a drum kit belonging to Poe Dameron. It's already pretty random, and then you realize the name is Poe Dameron. Nice. Personally though, I'm just excited for this secret Star Wars character to show up. In the loading screen for Captain Phasma, everything is Lego because, she's in the Lego Pass this season. But take a look at the background and you could spot General Hux building a snowman. He's easily one of the most underrated characters in the entire sequel trilogy and even has a small cult following. Let me tell you, I'll be the first one in line to buy this skin when it comes out. Anyways, those are all the secrets. It's been Tommy. Keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.